What up, YouTube? Welcome back to Gamers Bay. I'm Daniel, or you can call me DJ if you like. And today we're going to talk about some serious issues that are facing creators on the YouTube platform right now. So for those who aren't aware, and for those who are, of course, many of you already know about this. It turns out that Google has changed their policies in regards to their requirements for creators to enter the YouTube Partner Program, which is basically it's a program to monetize your content, your channel on the YouTube platform. And so previously it was 10,000 views. Now you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time within the past year. And you must have at least 1,000 subscribers. And Gamers Bay, yes, we were one of those channels. I woke up today to the rude awakening of an email from YouTube saying that, here, let me go ahead and read off exactly what they stated. Under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel is no longer eligible for monetization because it does not meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. As a result, the channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on February the 20th, 2018, unless you manage to surpass this threshold within the next 30 days. Accordingly, this email serves as a 30-day notice that your YouTube Partner Program terms are terminated. So, I'll be honest, I got to about 3 o'clock this afternoon and I was literally vomiting. I'm just like literally ill from this right now. We spent thousands upon thousands of hours producing our videos, and we are not brand new. We are somewhat newer to YouTube. We built our brand on Google Plus starting 5 years ago, back in 2013. And so, yeah, we're at a loss right now, too. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm working 75, 90 hours a week. Right now, I'm literally running on fumes. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get on here and do this video today. It's just, I really feel bad for you guys that are getting hurt by this. We're all in this together, and trust me, mark my words, Google, you have no idea what you got coming, brother, because you pissed off the wrong dude. We operate communities all over Google Plus with over 500,000 members, and trust me, mark my words, we're going to make you pay. This is absolute BS. What Google is doing is totally wrong. Here's the thing, and I understand. I do understand a lot of Google's reasoning for this, for tightening, the rules. A lot of people are, blaming Logan Paul right now. Yeah, that was part of it, but there was other issues. Keep in mind that when Google first initiated the 10,000 views rule last year, that was in regards to mainly in regards to people stealing videos off of other people's channels, uploading them to their own, and then throwing ads on them. Yeah, and then we had people doing things like using the N-word and all kinds of derogatory comments and hate speech, and harassment's been a real issue on YouTube. And so, but here's the thing. I understand that there's a lot of bad actors on YouTube, but why are you punishing us? Why are you punishing all these other creators out here? What the hell did they do wrong? What the hell did we do wrong to get blamed? Why are we getting punished? I didn't do anything to you, Google. And as for the record, just for the record here, we've been moderating on the Google Plus platform for the last 5 years. I am the judge and jury of content on your social platform. We're the ones that decide, what's worthy, what's not. We're the ones that enforce your guidelines on your social platform. And then you're going to come back and tell us that you don't trust us? Right now, there's 100,000 plus posts flagged for my review, for my moderator's review on your platform. And you know what? If you keep pissing me off, I might just go ahead and dump them out all over the social network. You're screwing with the wrong people this time. What you're doing to these creators is absolutely wrong. It's pitiful. It's disgusting. You get mad at one tree and you're going to cut down the whole goddamn forest. Not right. So if my neighbor commits a crime, I should get arrested and go to jail. What the hell are you thinking? You know, every time I turn around, Google just blah, they just vomit all over us. You know, it's all your fault, Daniel. It's Gamers Bay. Yep, it's all your fault. Thanks so much for helping police our social platform. By the way, we're going to barf all over you because we don't care about you because we're pitiful and we have zero respect for anybody. So we're going to give these big channels that create crap content. Okay, the only reason they have so many subscribers and they have so much traffic is Google promotes them. And a lot of them are complete crap. They're garbage. Okay, and then the people that actually work and try, we put our hopes and dreams into this stuff. Okay, I mean, you're crapping all over the stuff that we love to do. I work to absolute death to create content on YouTube, and you know what? Now, if Gamers Bay doesn't hit 1,000 subs by February the 20th, we lose our ads. Okay, and look at all these other people. They're not going to be able to reach either 1,000 subs or the 4,000 hours mark. We have the 4,000 hours. Okay, we're lucky. Our views are on the up and up. Our traffic's on the up and up. You know, we get videos that get 1,000 hours. Okay, so that's great, but that's not. You know, what about everybody else? Okay, you're just crapping on the people who supported you all along, and I'm one of them. I spent tens of thousands of hours building brands at Google+. I have one community there that has over 250,000 members. I have done nothing but support you people. Google, you are absolute trash. You are absolutely pathetic what you're doing to these creators in this platform, taking people's hopes and dreams and just flushing them down the toilet. That's what you're doing. It's absolutely pathetic. Oh, and there's redefined print. There's a couple things that they forgot to note in the YouTube blog today with the latest post they put up. Check this out. So there's a little bit more to this than what they originally stated. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and fill you in on that. There's some fine print that they're really, Google's being really sneaky right now. Here's what it states. Oh yeah, not only are they going to basically can 90% of all channels from the YouTube Partner Program, if you're not in a YouTube Partner Program as of now, you will lose all access to end screens and cards on your content. What that basically means is that Google is going to kill your channel. So if you are not in the YouTube Partner Program, you're going to lose all the promotions for your content because those end screens and those cards help to dictate what content of yours from your channel is promoted in the suggested video feed on YouTube. Yeah. See, they don't say any of this in the blog post in the creator blog. Not a word, nothing. There's nothing written there. It's total BS. So yeah, you can't even use end screens or cards now if you're not in a YouTube Partner Program. So you're basically telling these channels not only can they not monetize, they can't even promote their channel. You're treating them like second-class citizens, like they're in a third world country. Is this Ethiopia? I mean, just take the food out of my fridge, Google, please. You know, just go ahead. You want my cigarettes too? This is complete garbage. How could you tell people, oh, you can't monetize? Oh, and by the way, we're going to cut all your traffic off the YouTube platform so that nobody can see any of your videos. We're going to yank all your content out of the suggested video feed and off the homepage of YouTube. And we're going to promote garbage. And we're going to pay people to continue to promote garbage. Oh, Logan Paul? Oh, you can share pictures. You can upload videos of dead bodies. You can monetize on it. Oh, bad Logan Paul. We're going to slap you on the wrist. Notice his channel's still up. He's still making money. Google still got their nose up his butt. Yeah, they're still, yeah, Google, go ahead, sniff that butt. You're all about it. You're all about it. You're brown-nosing fools. You just stick your nose up his ass. That's all Google's about. They don't care about anybody but themselves. They will brown-nose Logan Paul all day long. That's all they care about. Hateful, hateful, hateful executives. Absolutely disgrace to humanity. You're nothing but greed. You're crap. Absolute garbage. And then you go and I can't believe this. This is just terrible. After all the crap that happened this last year, man, You know, I mean, you put up so much red tape. It just feels, this just feels like a communist state. Like we're in a communist country. I mean, my God, what do you want us to do, Google? We follow your freaking rules. We do everything you tell us to do, and nothing's good enough. And when we do what you tell us to do, we follow the rules. Then you turn around and you tell us it's not good enough. Well, what is? What is good enough, Google? Please tell me. What do you want me to do? What do you want us to do? I mean, you know, you can't just keep going around telling everybody it's not good enough. It's not good enough. Well, what is? What the hell is good enough? This is complete crap. It's just complete garbage. You know, and so what are these channels going to do? They not only can't monetize their channels, you're cutting all their traffic off. Yep, those cards and those end screens dictate what goes up. It has that is a lot of visibility. The suggested video feeds and so forth on YouTube, that dictates a lot of the traffic that goes to creators' channels. And so what Google is basically doing is they're literally trying, these people on Twitter today that I saw, a lot of posts from thousands and thousands of posts on Twitter with people bashing Google for all the crap that they're doing to creators. They're right. Google's trying to kill the small creators. They are. They're trying to promote the big creators. They want to take us all and just crap on us, you know. And some of us think that's small. Like I said, we have communities on Google+. A lot of it's not gaming related, but we have over 500,000 members. And I will not think twice to turn them against you, Google. You are playing with fire, my friend, and you will get burned. What you're doing is absolutely pathetic. It's wrong. It's not right. This is not morally or ethically right in any way, shape, or form. And it needs to stop right now. And so here's a trending hashtag on Twitter today. You know what it was? YouTube Partner Program. In fact, right now, I can click the button. There's 60 new results. Yep, Google is just crapping on all of humanity. They cut this past year. We were one of the channels that got hit. We didn't get hit as hard as a lot of other channels. They cut the advertising. They cut ads from roughly about 80 something of our videos. Okay. Back during the summer, and I'm like, dude, we moderate for you guys. We're the ones, we're the judge and jury of an entire social platform, and you're telling us you don't trust us? What the hell? Really? Oh man, yeah. This just like this lady, this Susan Wojcicki. Yeah, she, you know, people were saying at the end of summer, even after they got their ads back, they're like, this lady needs to go, and I am 100% in agreement. I think that Google's executives all need to step down and just be gone. Either that or we need a class action lawsuit. By the way, as it turns out, there is a petition. Yes, there is a petition against this barfery. And on change.org, somebody set up a petition against Google for the do not demonetize channels with under 1,000 subscribers. Yep, and I'm going to place a link below in the description of this video. And I don't know, look, you know what? I don't know if we're going to prevail. I don't know if, unless we magically hit 1,000, we need 550 subs right now within the next 30 days, 33 days, whatever it is, by February the 20th in order to maintain our ads. We might survive. We just might. I don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm going to pray. If you guys haven't subscribed to Gamers Bay, please do check out our channel. Please do consider subscribing. Check out Gamers Bay Community on Google+. We are old school. We've been here for a long time. We've not been on YouTube a long time, but we have been with Google for a long time. You know, we have close to 30,000 members and followers on Google+. Unfortunately, those people don't hang out on YouTube. I understand every platform has its audience. We're asking them for help right now, and this is really terrible. What's happening? I don't know. We may be able to retain our ads. Our ads have not been cut off yet, thank God. But I promise everybody here, I will absolutely use every bit of our power, of our media organization's power on Google+ to fight for you guys. It's without a doubt. I mean, I have your back. We all have to stick together. We are all in this together. And I understand. It's just horrible You know, this is our hopes and dreams. This is what we love to do, okay? And for a lot of us that can't find jobs because things have changed, the economy's changed, we can't find work, okay? I worked in the IT field. I'm college educated IT specialist, okay? I studied computer science, information technology. I have technical certifications, and I couldn't get a job right now if my life depended on it. And when I got started out in that field, I made $100 an hour. An hour. I made good money. Guess what? By 2012, it was over with. I ended up getting into media. I started out on the web as a web publisher, and you know, I tried to monetize with advertising. And so we built these humongous communities on Google Plus. One of them was in hopes of monetizing on an IT-based website, and things didn't work out. It was like 100,000 views, was like $10, okay, on a blog. It's crap. Because, you know, Google wanted to undercut all their advertising competitors. They only want people to advertise with Google. So they said, okay, we need to get rid of the competitors. So they artificially deflated the cost of advertising. And that's another thing, too. Part of the reasoning, which Google is not publicly saying this, for cutting your ad for cutting out 90% of channels on YouTube is because a lot of the bigger channels are not getting by. Okay, because of the state of the economy. I know a lot of people swear, oh, the economy is so great. Yeah, it's easy for you to say when you have a job. No, there's tens of millions of Americans who do not have work. Okay, I'm one of them, and the people that work for me to help support my brands, which is dozens of them, are not being paid. Okay, if there was jobs out there, we would be doing them. Okay, we would not be here. But I do love this stuff. I do love this stuff, okay? I didn't go to college for information technology or get into the media just for money. I did this because it's what I love to do. It's who I am, okay? And so, but yeah, part of the underlying motivation for Google to basically go and cut everybody's, you know, cut out the competitors, the advertising competitors. That was and all these channels, 90%, you know, 90% of the channels on YouTube, was that the bigger channels are no longer making what they were. They're not making anything near they were 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, they're making. Now it's like 1 million views might make you like a couple $100, maybe. In some cases, there's channels that are drawing in 100,000 views a day, and they could barely break $20. So what Google wants to try to do is consolidate all the available ads and funnel them to the big channels so that they can make $5,000 a month again, and then throw everybody else out in the trash. That's not right. Google, you screwed up. This is your baby. You need to fix it. That's what I have to say. This is your problem. You did this. There's no sense in you screwing everybody else because of your own mistakes. And part of the problem is, yeah, one thing Google can't help is the state of the economy, okay? Corporations in America, I don't care how great anybody says the economy is, corporations in America have been cutting their marketing budgets for years by the tens of billions of dollars. They are not spending on advertising, okay? Now, anybody who's worked in the media, I have for the last 5 years. I'm also a journalist. I have written like 700 articles, okay, across the web in that time being. And I know from experience that the advertising on the web, it is an auction, okay? It's an auction marketplace. You bid for keywords. Well, the less competition there is, the lower the cost. The more people that bid on keywords or certain demographics, certain audiences, like a certain location, a certain age, or targeting people, advertising targeting features such as targeting certain, you know, certain interests, etc. Okay, in that case, they are, when they target these keywords, the more people that target these audiences and these keywords, these certain demographics, the higher the cost of the advertising. The more the advertisers have to pay, the more that web publishers across the web and creators on platforms like YouTube can earn from their work. Okay, well, the thing is, the competition is crap, and Google's ad rates have not stayed in line with the rate of inflation over the last decade. They have not. The minimum bid for 1,000 views is still $1 after all these years for cost per measure based ads. Okay, like the mid and pre-roll video ads, banner ads are still a minimum bid of 5 cents for cost per click. Now, they are not cost per click anymore. They have not been for several years. They are actually cost per conversion. So you are not paid unless Google feels that that ad is going to convert for the advertiser. So just because somebody clicks on the ad doesn't mean that they actually follow through with the intended actions of the advertiser. That could be downloading an ebook, signing up for an email newsletter, joining a website, or purchasing a product or service, okay? And so these ad rates have not stayed in line with the rate of inflation. And you know, look at Facebook. Facebook's pulling in tens of billions of dollars a year in revenue, and YouTube can only pull in $3.5 billion, and their operating costs are like $5 billion a year. Google's literally doesn't even, they're like $2 billion short of the operating costs of YouTube. YouTube's losing money. They're not even making a profit because Google has this ignorant trash executives that care nothing about their creators, and they're trashing their own company. They're absolutely trashing their own company. They are not even making enough money to operate the YouTube platform at all. They've been operating at a loss. In fact, YouTube has never made a profit. Only creators have actually made money on YouTube. Google itself and its parent company Alphabet have never made a profit off the YouTube platform. Since 2005, when Google first acquired the platform, they've never made a red cent. Nothing. Not a single penny. And, you know, I think that Google needs to raise the ad rates rather than going and canning 90% of creators on their platform like us, who I work 75 to 90 hours a week right now to produce content here and manage media all over the web. I manage over 100 social accounts myself, and that's on top of all of the staff that we have that help. And a lot of people have not left my side. There's a lot of people stuck with me, and I have to try to do what I can to make this work because they're counting on me to follow through for them. And I feel like Google is failing us all. It's just horrible. So definitely check out that petition. Sign it if you can. Support creators. You know, we do this for you guys. We do this because we love to do it. We hope to make a living from it. But we create content. We love YouTube. I love Google+. I love writing. I'm a journalist. I love this stuff. And if I could get another job tomorrow and I could make $80,000 a year doing something totally different, I would be absolutely miserable. I would. It scares me. It scares me that somebody will come along and say, you know what, because here I'm basically unemployed, even though I work and I don't even get paid. And what if somebody came along and said, we'll give you $25, $40 an hour to go do this job that's totally irrelevant to what I love to do? I would hate it. I don't want to do that. I love this. This is hard. This is hard work. Much harder. The work that creators do on the web, well, at least the work that I do, and I can tell you from experience, much harder than any work I ever did at a restaurant. Restaurant work, you knew what to expect. On the web, you don't, okay? And it's really difficult. Psychologically, it's very challenging to deal with hundreds of thousands of people. There's a lot of negativity on the web. You have to have really super thick skin to do this stuff. But there's a lot of good people in this world. And sometimes you have to look past the bad. You have to look for the good. You know, and I think that Google does need to rethink its policies, and they do need to hold the bad actors to account. But I see no sense in cutting down the entire forest because Google's mad at one tree. All right, I just don't see any sense in that. I think it's absolutely terrible what they're doing, and you know, I'm hoping that we can all pull through this together. I will fight for you guys. If we lose our monetization, I will still fight. I will still fight for the creators on YouTube, no matter what. And I will make a guarantee of that right now. I will continue to fight for as long as it takes for us to see some positive change. I think that in the long run, Google's going to need new executives. It needs new leadership because things are not working out. You know, they don't have effective leadership. You know, and that's kind of how. You know what? I think effective leaders, it's like if I go and I look at like our IT-based brand, Strategic Social Networking on Google Plus, and we have like 160,000 members. Well, back in 2012, late 2012, the creator of the community said, "Hey," he's like, "Man, you really know your stuff." I had just started writing. I didn't know anything about the internet. I knew about I understood the technology behind the web. I did not understand people. I didn't understand the psychological and the social aspects of the internet, and I didn't understand a lot about the media. It was something I had to learn, but people rallied behind me. I started writing articles, and I was like getting thousands of shares, and people were like, "Hey, why don't you lead this? Why don't you lead this into the future?" And so I did. And so I built that up. When I took over Strategic, it had, I think, 35,000 members, and I took over leadership of the brand. And today we now are at the 160 something thousand mark. So I mean, I would be proud to say that, I'm definitely an effective leader. I don't think that the executives at Google are effective leaders, and it's not that they don't want to be, or it's not even that they don't try to be. It's maybe they're not capable of it. Not everybody's capable of doing what I do. Okay, they're not. They're not. I made it happen. You know what? You know how I got the position of leadership on Google Plus with all these brands, offer these humongous communities. You know how I got in that position of leadership? Because people put me there. The people asked me to do it. The public basically rallied behind me and put me there. I never asked for it. It's what they wanted. Okay, the problem with the executives over at Google, they were assigned by a small board of directors, by people, the decisions made behind closed doors. And it's really, really bad. Another thing with Google too, another thing they do is part of the reason that they have so much failed leadership is because they only hire people based on their education rather than their capability. And I think that's terrible. Just to tell somebody, yeah, we're going to hire you to run an entire social platform with no because you have a bachelor's or a master's degree. That doesn't mean jack. Okay? Just because you have a degree doesn't mean you can be an effective leader. That's not how it works. Okay? You can have a college degree, but that doesn't mean that you have experience. Doesn't mean you have real world experience in your field of expertise. Okay? There's all kinds of people that leave college with a degree and they're not even that good at what they do. I have a friend actually has a master's degree in computer science. And when I left college, he told me straight up, he says, "Man," he said, "hands down, Daniel, I don't have a clue as to all the stuff you know about web design development, how you can just sit there and code by hand." He said, "Man, I have to use third-party programs. I don't know how you do that." So it's a matter of learning. Okay, anybody can be capable. Anybody can be effective. Okay, anybody can learn. But it's all about the effort that you're willing to put into it. And I don't see that from Google's executives. I don't think that they're putting an effort in. I really don't. I don't think they're capable leaders. No matter how hard they try, or maybe they want to do the right thing, but they can't. They really can't. So anyways, I really appreciate everybody watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay up to date with our latest videos. Let's all stick together. Let's fight this. Go check out that petition. If you get a chance, do check out Gamerspace Community on Google+. I'm Daniel. Many thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.